Welcome back, my new subscribers, my old subscribers, everybody in between. If you're just tuning into this channel trying to see where it's out, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of this content. Just a guy starting out on YouTube, seeing what works and what not. But I thought I'd give my opinion about something. It's about cars. It's about cars. There's this article I seen called Auto Evolution. I'm not gonna read the article like I sometimes do, but supposedly the headline is Ford Crown Victoria makes a sporty digital comeback with Mustang and Taurus. Here's my thought process on the Crown Victoria coming back, and the Ford Fiesta, and all these, the Mustang, not the Fiesta, the Mustang is what I'm thinking of there. With the Crown Victoria and the Mustang and all these cars coming back, and they're redesigning the bodies. They're trying to make them look modern. I have an idea for all these automakers, like the Camaros and all these, just Dodge, Ford, General Motors, Dodge Diamond Chrysler, Ford Motor Company, General Motors. To me, I don't like the looks of the new, like, Crown Victorias here, or the Ford Mustangs, and that stuff. I don't like the new body design, redoing the body. What I would like to see them do, and I don't know if this is with the technology nowadays, the computers and cars, I don't know if it would be possible, but here's an idea. Why don't an engineer at these automakers go in the back room, wherever the hell they got it, and take a never been used car body from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, 90s, these popular cars like the Crown Victoria. When I think of Crown Victoria, here, let me see if I can't zoom in on the picture here. But see, this is what the Crown Victoria is supposed to look like, this new Crown Victoria. Okay, when I think of a Crown Victoria, I'm thinking something from like the 80s, like what my grandpa had. The more 80s style Crown Victorias from like the middle 80s, later 80s, When I think of a Crown Victoria, to me, why can't they take not just Ford, but Dodge and General Motors too, some of the classic cars that they're trying to recreate and get people into buying? Yeah, that's nice that they do that, but why don't they take the bodies from the 80s or 70s or 60s or whatever car it is that's popular? Why don't they take the bodies from those cars and leave the bodies alone? Don't redesign bodies. Use the old style bodies, but add all the modern day features on the inside. Like when you make it where when somebody sees it in a parking lot at a local grocery store or Walmart or whatever, they look at that and make it where when they're at the local Walmart and shit, they look and they see an 80s style car and people think, he's driving an old clunker. But open up where it's got all the modern day stuff, like the newer style engines, the fuel injection, and all the airbags and the computers, the ABS, and all that stuff. Why can't they do that? Why can't they just leave the body in the interior alone, but just under the hood and the chassis or whatever you want to call it, the rolling chassis? Why can't they just add the modern day stuff and just use the old body design? How hard would it be to manufacture a modern day motor with computers and all the sensors and all the bullshit we hate nowadays? Why can't we incorporate that inside the old style body? How hard would that be? That's what I would personally like to see. And in these Mustangs, Crown Victorias, and Camaros, and then the Dodge cars and stuff. Like for example, they brought back the Dodge Charger. I seen what the new Dodge Charger. That's not a Dodge Charger. To me, the Dodge Charger is what Bo and Luke Duke on the Dukes of Hazzard drove. You know, take that popular body design and add all the modern day features to it, but leave the body alone, basically. How hard could it be to take fucking fiberglass and make these cars nowadays out of cheap fiberglass, plastic, aluminum, and cheap metals anyways? How hard would it be to leave the bodies alone, but just add all the modern day features that the old cars didn't have? How hard would it be to recreate that? And that's my rant. It's like, instead of just bringing back the name, bring back the iconic car itself, the body, the design that originally made it popular. Like this Crown Victoria. Here, let me quit. You know, to me, the Crown Victoria, let's hold on a second. Crown Vic. To me, a Crown Victoria is something from the 80s, you know. You know, the image, or the 90s model, the one that was real popular for police, you know. When I think of Crown Victoria, you know, I'm thinking crap like that, you know. And the 80s style, you know, Crown Victoria, from the cars from the 80s. I'm thinking cars like that, and obviously the 80s body design. Why don't they bring that style body back and just add modern day features to it? They could do it, but they just don't want to. They want to revamp everything, and, you know. And to me, what they're doing, these auto manufacturers are doing, I just simply don't like that. To me, it's not the same, if you ask me. But, you know, there's some people out there that like that, and if you like that, hey, that's great, that's fine. Buy you one and enjoy it. But to me, it's just doesn't seem the same. To me, if you're gonna do stuff like that, instead of trying to call it some old name, say, oh, this is the new, to me, you should, I don't know, you should, like, give it a different name. Don't call it, like, if you're going to call it the Crown Victoria, I guess call it Crown Victoria 2.0 or 3.0 or, you know, I don't know, I just don't like the new style. You know, the way they're doing these, like, new Mustangs and new Crown Victorias. To me, pick a year of Mustang, or pick a year of the iconic car like the Dodge Challenger, the Mustang, and all those. Pick the year that was most popular for those cars. Bring back that body design and add all the modern day features to it without trying to alter the body and make it look like it did like it was back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, whenever. And I guarantee you, there'd be a lot of more people saying, damn, I want that car. And that's what I think, anyways. I think more people would be wanting to buy a car like that, and, you know, maybe what some engineer does that restores classic cars needs to do that. Add all the modern day features to it and go to these manufacturers and say, hey, look at what I did. Let's try doing that, and then selling them. You know, hell, bring back the Ford Model T and put a 4-cylinder motor in it and call it a Ford Model T, and watch how many people be willing to buy it. You know, you never know. Hell, I'd probably be wanting to buy it, you know. I do like the Ford Model T, but yeah, that's my rant video today. It's almost a 10-minute video, but that's just my little rant of the day, you know. I'll put a link in the description about this article I was talking about when I found out about this Crown Victoria. But yeah, that's my rant for today. Is instead of bringing back these iconic cars, let's bring back also the body designs that made them popular. Let's try that for a change. And I don't know if it's possible. I'm not a mechanic. I'm not an engineer. I'm just an average Joe Blow. But let's try that instead and see how well it does in sales and stuff. And see what people think. You never know. There might be people willing to buy it. There may not. So, yeah, that's just my opinion. If you like this kind of video, like it. If you think it was good, subscribe. Feel free to comment down below your opinions, I'm just a guy starting out on YouTube trying to figure out what works and what don't, So, feel free to give your opinion down below about this video, or your thoughts about the Crown Victoria. If you love it, hate it, whatever, feel free. And if you're watching this video and you're in a bad area and this gave you a little bit of entertainment to get your mind off your stressful life situation, that's great. I love it. That's my goal, is to entertain people, to bring smiles and happiness to their face. But if you like this video, subscribe, do whatever. Follow me on everything, as they say. But, yeah, if you like this video, have a good day. Because it's world's getting crazy, so have a good day.